This is a video from Nashotah Beach to Point Beach State Park. The first mile or so is paved, and then we go to crushed limestone. So right now we're going past the beach, and I'm holding the camcorder with one hand while biking a two-wheel bike with the other. So this is why I'm so shaky. I apologize for that, but I'm going to try to invest in one of those cams that go on top of a helmet, and I don't know if that'll be any better or not, but I'll try that. So expect that in like a year or two from now. This is going past Walsh Field, and then there's actually surprisingly a lot of people biking, on this trail today. I wasn't expecting to see all these people. It's like, hello, And here's one of the many bridges that we pass, and now we're on crushed limestone. Right now we're going behind people's houses, and there it goes, and hello, hello, and then it turned the corner, and wow, sorry. I almost smucked those people because I couldn't make the corner in time. I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm like filming the trail and stuff, and yeah, I know, I'm weird. You don't have to tell me. And now we're about to go into the woods, so we gotta cross the road. There goes Cash. Look both ways. And the trail is a lot skinnier than what it used to be. As you can see with the bridges, how wide the bridges are, that's how wide the trail used to be. But as the years have grown on and stuff, the trail's gotten skinnier. But it's still a good trail nevertheless. Really bumpy. Sorry. I'm going to apologize through the whole video, I bet. I filmed this and then I sped it up about 3 times. So this is going at about 45 miles an hour. So that's why it is just shy of 7 minutes to get there. Normally it'd take probably a good half an hour or so. This trail is about 6 to 7 miles long. I don't know exactly how long it is, since I don't really follow my speedometer too much. I'm more or less looking around for wildlife and deer and other various types of animals. Hey, alright, there it goes. If you would have went straight, I would have went to Port Sandy Bay, which is an excellent place for pizza. A little plug for Port Sandy Bay. Trail was a little muddy that day too. Every once in a while I'll run through some mud. Not that you can see that. There's my favorite bridge. One of the longest ones on the trail, and I think the last until I get to Point Beach. Right now is the sand dunes, which is overgrown by grass and stuff, but it's a nice field area to look at. And coming up is the longest, not the longest, but the steepest hill we have on the trail. So I'm really cruising. Probably went 60 miles an hour. No, not really that quick. But anywho, a friend and I usually bike this once or twice a year at about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, just for the fun of biking it. And it's challenging. I mean, we got to go a lot slower because it's dark and we need good flashlights, and usually almost smuck a tree or two or something. We have a good time. If anybody wants to go biking with me, just let me know and I'll go biking with you on this trail whenever you're in Two Rivers. Yeah, just come to Two Rivers, Wisconsin, look me up, and we'll bike. We'll bike this trail. The nice log cabin on the right. That log cabin was put there a long time ago, and I don't know who built it, but it was restored for this trail. Years ago, I actually found that log cabin by trying to find a group camp, and I went down this desolate trail and ended up, and I'm like, oh, I hope that's not the group camp. But it wasn't. So that was cool. I have pictures years ago of that before this trail was even built. Now we're getting pretty close. I think to Point Beach. Surprised at how many people are biking that day. I'm surprised how many people think I'm nuts for taking a camcorder and biking on the trail. Tree. It's like, wow. I guess it's not that bad. I mean, it is bumpy. Right now we're entering Point Beach. There's a lot of benches you can sit at, but you don't want to sit at the benches because you get eaten alive by mosquitoes. That's one thing I hate about it. And on a windy day, one thing I do love about this trail is on a windy day you can bike this, and since you're in the woods it cuts down the wind drastically. So now we're inside the campground. Dual trails here. And we're coming up to the end of the trail. There's a park to the left. Turn to the right over one little last bridge, and then we're by the concession stand where you can have hot dogs or hamburger or pizza or something. And then I just went over here because there's a shipwreck thing, and I thought that was interesting. So have a nice day.